No intro, no outro, just straight fire. All right, I'm gonna go through weekly recap this week of trades that you could have potentially taken. If you watch my previous video, you see that I'm up 9%. I didn't trade all the available setups this week due to like an uptick in my traveling for work and having to do stuff. Excuse me, do things for work. So, all right, let's get into it. So first things first, EU Monday. All right, so cleared Asia's lows, got in on 50% of the change of character, and then went for 3%. A question that somebody asked me was, how do I know when to draw out the fib? So me personally, when I draw out the fib, right, if the change of character, if it breaks below or breaks above and the change of character is in the middle of the range, I'm just taking out my fib just to get optimal or a better entry. Why? Because more than likely, if price takes out the bottom and takes out the lows and takes out the highs, that trade is invalid. So if I entered in right here and then price just leaves me, right, I know that eventually or at some point in time it's going to turn around. So I'm just trying to get the most premium or discount entry as possible. So if the change of character is in the middle of the range, I'm drawing my fib, point blank period. All right. So this is 3%. I mean, if you wanted to, you can hold it to the previous day high, potentially get a little bit higher reward. But with my $500 challenge, I'm just trying to be very mechanic and everything. I said, okay, you know, maybe I can aim to the previous day high, but everyone doesn't have that capacity. Some people just want to get in and get out. All right, so let's just say I do hold to the previous day high. That's that. All right, boom. Price breaks Asia's highs. Has a change of character, enter it on change of character. Once again, it's just the 1 to 3. But let's say I did want to go for the previous day's lows. So I could have been a potentially 7% trade. Alright. So this right here. And this just fell. This would have been a if you got into this, I know you was eating. If you held to the previous day. Previous day is either low or 3%. So I wouldn't aim for this previous day low because it's not a 1 to 3, right? So this is like a crazy run. 6%. Alright, so price broke Asia's highs. Boom. The change of character happened at the bottom of the range. So me just being me, taking out the fib, entering it on 50% of the range. And then you at this point you just floating. This is a crazy drop. Alright, come to the next day. Price took out Asia's lows. Excuse me, I'm tripping. Nothing. This could have been a potential trade setup. But what I'm trying to notice now is that trades on the back half of the day, those are not your runners. Those are literally the ones that you just want to enter in for a 1 to 3 and then get out because some type of reversal, right? Market consolidates, initiates, or consolidates, mitigates, and then continue. So yeah, just a quick 1 to 3. This one right here. So this trade, and I tried getting into this trade. It happened so fast that it didn't hit me in. So I just, you know, held that out. But some brokers, right, the change of character happened right here. This wick could have potentially hit you in. But again, I was so busy this week, especially today. I literally just got home after 4 days. The capacity to monitor my trades have been not where it's at this week. So this absolutely left me because I was in transit to my house. But all right, so that is for EU. I know I seem like I'm just mumbling and rambling and going on. I'm extremely tired, but I have to get this video out, you know, for the culture. Anyways, all right. So Monday, GU. Sweep the bottom, change your character. Quick 1 to 3. And then that's that. Clear the top, have a change of character. This was literally in the middle of the range, and knowing me again, I would try to go for the 50%, so that would have left me. This was not really in the middle of the range, underneath the 50%. Yep, so I would have aimed to enter in right on the change of character, but as you see, price didn't hit me in, so that trade is a L. Alright, so this right here, and when I mean like in the middle of the range, like literally take out your fib. If it's below the 50%, then you don't have to do 50% of the change of character. If it's above it, right, or at the 50, then you might want to do 50% of the change of character. So with this, cool. Bada bing, bada bang. Ooh, I just messed that up, but whatever. And then that's where price is right now. All right, so extremely profitable week. Again, based off of this, I was up 9%, and I wasn't even trading every single setup, right? But no intro, no outro, just straight fire.